Where the hell did they go? Oh, they took damage. There's gotta be a turret. Wow. Where are they? Russian blinis. That's...
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Huh. That means... the Phantoms... Are they all? Oh, that's why they died. There's also a Phantom here. Because they stepped on the fire. Yeah, we haven't been here before. They might also be downstairs for all I know. Oh, hi. I know. It really sucks. We pulled it off. Cafe Karsk in that one. So I'm thinking those were the two... Didn't even need to use my shotgun, which is lovely. I'm thinking those were the two Phantoms. That still is locked. That we unleashed, or actually, to be more precise, that spawned the moment we saw that audio file. So let's come back here, because we still have things to see. Besides... Oh, there's a silenced pistol over here. Corey Richard is one of them. But that's the only one... Annalise herself didn't die because of the mimics. Corey did. Did she have a gun? No password found. I shouldn't have a problem with that. We do have a picture here. There's just some scientists with the psycho things in their heads. Introduction to survey of parapsychological meta-analysis. For example, conducting a meta-analysis of over 2,000 Gansfield trials, wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation. Yeah, it's about telepathy. We had a book about that in the beginning as well, in our room, which might mean Morgan might be interested in that, or might have been interested in that somehow, not just out of an academic perspective. Also, this is the first contact in here, not just from an academic perspective, but maybe herself trying to do something about it, about telepathy. There we go. The volunteers TranStar send us are irredeemable. Sociopaths sentenced to die for their crimes. We are neither judge nor jury. We only enable their already ordained destruction to the benefit of all humanity. Read the file on 13 if you need assurance. 13 is... I don't think it is the one that we dealt with. It's unlocked in the extraction lab. And somebody replies, actually, I'm an idiot. This is from Damien Lin. I managed to lock my morgue keycard. In the morgue, Kelstrup thinks I'm an imbecile, as it is. Have any ideas? Unfortunately, no replies to that, because I would not mind having some ideas of my own regarding that. Not that... No, we've been to the morgue already, right? I don't know. I haven't paid attention exactly to all the names of the places that we've been to. And that is pretty important to know where these places are, but it's alright. We're gonna figure it out. See if there's any Phantoms down here. Not so far. Good. That's good news. Unload all the stuff that doesn't matter, including your cafe, and also your bikinis or whatever. Oh, is that the eels thing? The thing made of eels? No, it's cakes. I mean, cakes are nice. Whoa! I have so many shotgun shells that this one is extra. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Is it 48 maximum? It seems It seems that's the case. I'm gonna need to find a place to store things that are extra, right? I mean, that's good, because that probably means we're not gonna need to make shotgun shells all that often. So what are we gonna get out of this? 1.86 exotic material. And we can make... Oh, I can't make a neural mod. I only have 2 point something. So that's pretty good. There's something up there.
Hello.
How do I...
Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Yes? How do I get up there? Oi! Whew. Hold it off. Is there anything up here? There is. Mimics. 4 mimics. Wow. Wow. I know. I'm just tired, you know. Did you guys die when you fall? Because I don't. They do. Huh. Okay, let's repair our suit. 'Cause that's pretty important. I don't know where the other one fell. Maybe the remains are upstairs. Hey, hey, hey! Come back! I need healing! Don't bump into the ceiling! You have to be kidding me.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. This won't take long. There. All better.
All better indeed. Don't tell me about the survey. Okay, so 4 explosive things, all of them mimics. Yeah, this new tool does make things a little bit more trivial. And I'm all happy for it. So who is this person? Sanjay Puri. And actually, the moment I thought there were going to be 4 mimics is when I saw that this one was this corpse was made out of. Oh, look at that! That's how they came up here. There's got to be. How did they know to copy the explosive though? Huh. But yeah, I saw that it was made out of killed from the Typhon. So Andrea Hudson up here with shotgun shells and ammo and Psy-Hypo. There's definitely going to be terrible things up there. Oh, more shotgun shells. Where did they copy that from? I don't know. It's not here. There's nothing here. Like that. I don't know what to say. Huh. I don't think that was... I don't think they programmed that
Hello.
properly.
Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
You know what I mean? If they had the canisters, they need to copy something, right? Do they memorize the forms? The hell was that? Why did that break? What in the world is going on? I don't understand anything. The world is so complex and so weird. Oh. That's broken back here. That's why that thing doesn't close.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
There we go. Nobody can see you now. Whew. Oh, I might be able to get enough exotic material. Not this. Enough exotic materials to make another Nero mod. And look at that, I can indeed. Oh. I'll forget that it's 2 that you need to click on. There we go, fantastic. You decided to go over there, did you?
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
I am, sort of. Labs B. Where all the crabs made of bad came from. Not true, not all of them. But most of them. Many of them. I can see why. There's a transcribe by Rory Mannion.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
That is where I want to go. Maybe we're going to see these. There is a note. Why did you do it like that? Why did you add a note? It's the first time the game does that, isn't it? I don't know where it is. There's a glue cannon here, and Rory, obviously. Rory didn't last very long. I'm not gonna last very long at this rate. Stop it. Stop it. You jerk. Ruining my perfectly good... Excuse me. Perfectly good suit.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better soon. All done. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your
No.
feedback will be invaluable.
I don't like that. I don't like the patient questionnaire. I also don't like that the mimic reacted to my flashlight. I wonder... Oh, no. Did I turn that off? I think I might have. I'm very good at video games. Okay. Let's not mess with that. Let's mess with the doubles over here. And Helen Barker comes. So I can't go into here. I might be able to if I activate that computer. There's a utility over there. Yeah. This is very clear. This is very clear what we're supposed to do. Okay, so... Oh. It's one of these things. There it is. So. I wonder if I get my things back. What? They make squeaky, squeaky noises. Oh, there's a transcribe here as well.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences, or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
So, man, that was difficult to open. Weapon upgrade kit, that's nice. So that explains, or that gives a little bit more context into what we were doing. Let me hear that again, just to make sure.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a typhoon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences. Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences.
I have a bad feeling about this. I have a real bad feeling about this. Engineering control systems. This book keeps showing up and again, and I'm gonna listen to it, read it in a little bit, again, because this is context. I don't know if I'm right, but what the game is telling us right now, and when I say I'm right is, I mean, if my bad feeling is right, what the game is telling us right now is that they are injecting human matter, or DNA, or whatever, into the Typhon. And the Typhon here being plural. Possibly the Weaver, but unlikely the Weaver. Because what the game also is telling us is that we need to, or we can simulate experiences to see, to test, if the Typhon is reacting correctly. Now, the bad feeling that I have about that is that it poses the question, are we Typhon? And that, freaking hell, and that recontextualizes the decision that I had made already to destroy the station. Obviously, I don't know how I didn't see that coming, honestly. Of course it's not going to be that until the end of the game. You're not going to have one state of mind. In this game, having one state of mind for the rest of the game. No, we're way too early. But are we Typhon? That is the question. But let's see. With that in mind, there's a metaphor here, you know. Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output, the reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system. So this is basically... I keep going back to machine training here, but it is weird that it is not referred to as machine training, and I think this is just what they mean by the Typhon. Whatever they're doing is they're correcting the Typhon after the feedback is, or the error signal rather, is output, to bring the actual output closer to reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. And I say it's machine learning because it isn't actually how testing works. It is how testing works, it isn't how scientific research is done necessarily, because when you're testing you don't know what the output is. There's no desired output. There is obviously, but the point is that, you know, it is what it is. The output needs to be validated, and that's it. So yeah, that's a thing that we're dealing with. Hello, all friends. It's just friends. There's no danger, because there's a friend outside. And when there's a friend outside, you can be attacked by Typhon. Typhon Mimesis, Part 3. An excerpt from lab notes maintained by Rory and Christine. Christina Lloyd, I don't know that we've seen her, may explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Kletka for so long. Kletka apparently means cage. Did I mention that before? I think so. No, I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, they can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble, that's quote, between quotes, where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, for example, prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. Doesn't that mean the opposite, actually? If time passes slower in the bubble, then it means that you can just be there for a long time, and it's only a few seconds outside. Didn't they get that mixed up? They got that mixed up, didn't they? Either way, we have a computer. We also didn't mess with the other computer, and we really should have, especially in the light of what we're observing here. V01065537, and it's just 37, that's what matters. has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. Nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be a rapid onset pica, which is an actual disease. It's compulsive eating disorder. Well, it's actually it's not an eating disorder. It is an eating disorder, but it is just it's more about just putting things down your throat rather than actually necessarily eating. But I think that's what that onset pica. Yeah. But there was no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. That's capital T telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. The stomach is okay, apparently. And apparently there's a suicide watch here for 37. I still have the code for DevRees. We know there's a DevRees in... We saw DevRees' office, I think, already. But I keep being on the lookout for people who are basically locked in a safe room. But anyway, 37 is still under suicide watch. Has requested the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for the upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point at the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. I can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we have seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Security Officer Smith. And then we have encephalectomy. Helen, I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. They're talking about getting the brain out. That's what that's what that means. They're killing him. And yeah, that's how that works. And clearly they are not using him for the production of it's fine. They're not using him for the production of mimics. Let's see. Email. Mitsuko, I need a report on 37's condition in my transcribe ASAP. I believe I have not seen... There's an audio log here from Mitsuko, but that is regarding the latest developments that have upset me. Potentially upset me. I need a report on 37's condition in my transcribe ASAP. Either that Psycho is the luckiest prisoner in orbit, or worse, we've got some problem in what we're feeding the Typhon, and that can't happen again. Morgan said something about wanting to question 37, but that's low priority. He was practically unresponsive before. If nothing pans out, I'm going to prep 37 for an encephalotomy. So I don't know if 37 is still alive, but this might be... I don't remember the numbers exactly. This might be the one that was unresponsive to... keeps being... There's one of them that keeps being referenced as being unresponsive to the mimics. And then regarding the implant mirror neurons in Typhons. So they mentioned before the mirror neurons, which are just more or less a colloquial name for neurons in our brain that allow us to feel empathy and feel the emotions of other beings, or at least project emotions onto other beings. They said specifically that Typhons don't have mirror neurons, which I find to be interesting, because apparently they have neurons at all. Because they're made of bad, you'd think that they don't have any mirror neurons. But sure, Alex will probably shoot it down. But say the idea gets off the ground, still have two big questions to answer. What's the test environment? And whose neurons are we talking about putting in them? Volunteers are a no-go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is to Morgan. Wait. I'm going to bring it up again next R&D meeting. Will you support me? I love it. I love it. It is just so great. But we haven't been given confirmation yet, but it's so great that the game gives you, like, hints. But they are paced in a way that allows you to pay attention and come to the horrible conclusions that we have come to. It is definitely the case that Morgan volunteered her neurons to put them in a Typhon. Now, there is a phantom outside, and I don't appreciate that. That is in fact... Sorry. That is in fact bad, and I do not like bad. I like good. Good is nice. However, we might be able to do something... Oh. I want to stay up. If I could send you down, that'd be fantastic. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, these guys are relatively easy to kill. I don't know where it came from. It could be one of the ones that we saw and that fled this way, but what I was saying is... Freaking phantoms. What I was saying is... We don't know things yet. Okay. There's another note. Okay, notes are just... They're nothing? Isn't that weird? That's material. Petri dish sample. Okay. I barely even took damage. That was great. Okay. No, this is not what I want. There's another note on the floor. Or there's something on the floor. So definitely I'm taking things. I wonder if it transforms itself into organic material immediately. Just little notes. I mean, they could be here, but they're not. They're definitely not. And they're empty notes. These spare parts can be mimics as well.
Hello,
and I imagine...
Nice to see you.
There's a mimic in here. Hi! Perfect. So many notes, so much junk. I think there might be another one in here. I was gonna get some healing. Look at all the notes. Oh yeah, the moment you pick up something that is lit up, it breaks it immediately. Hey.
Diagnosing bruising,
Thank you.
abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening.
Why all the notes? Isn't that weird? I don't know what to say. Oh. I think I know what the notes are. I think I know what the notes are. Wait. Oh. I think I know what they are. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I wonder...
Hello, nice to see you.
Thank you. I wonder if it's a method to prevent duplication. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, I've talked about it before. It's kind of complicated to say what is an object. And apparently the mimics can just copy anything. So you'd think the mimics would be able to copy something with a note on it. But I could also see the possibility of them not being able to copy something with a note as well, for whatever reason. Although that is a very weird. There's definitely something in here. I don't know what that is, but for a very weird reason. So maybe. Wait, what? CBA. They were telling the mimics to copy objects. That's what I'm saying.